Good morning, good day. This is your girl, Dr. Tay, here with another morning message. So, have you ever found yourself in this predicament where you were saying, I don't know a lot? Like, I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got myself in this situation, or I don't know why I did these things. Well, it was probably a situation where there was a lack of discernment. Now, what is discernment? Well, it's our ability to essentially make good decisions, to have good judgment, right? And when I think about making good choices or making decisions, I'm reminded of the time when I was an RA, and I would always remind my students to make good choices, right? And that was just sort of my way of reminding them to essentially be good people, make responsible choices, do the right thing, and try to essentially stay out of trouble. And that still applies today as we're adults, right? Just doing the thing that we know is right deep down. And so discernment is sort of like a muscle that we have to essentially strengthen. So just like we exercise our bodies, we have to exercise our discernment muscle and strengthen it over time. Because the more that we invest that time and energy in strengthening our discernment, the better our judgment becomes over time. And so when we invest that time, we become better at making those decisions and find ourselves in better predicaments, so that when things become challenging, or when, some unforeseen circumstances come up, we're able to much more quickly and easily come up with the right decisions, or be able to move forward in a way that makes sense to us, because we have that discernment sort of built up, versus being on the other end of the spectrum, where if we don't have that discernment, we are making decisions that are scattered, and we're sort of lost, and we find ourselves being pulled in multiple directions, and ultimately find ourselves in that situation of, I don't know. And so if you are someone who, when you are in situations where things become challenging or frustrating, you are able to easily navigate them, and you're able to quickly come up with solutions and decisions that feel right to you right away, and you're able to quickly move out of them, great. You have great discernment. Kudos to you. If you are someone who really struggles with making those split decisions, or if you feel like you make a decision and then you figure out later that it wasn't the right decision, or you find yourself getting frustrated because you're unsure or uncertain about what to do or where to go, then I highly encourage you to take that step back and really focus on how you can go about building your discernment muscle. And that starts with just being present and taking a deep breath, and trying to calm down first and foremost, and trying to figure out what is the best decision for you. What is going to help you in the long run? What is the best for your mind, body, soul, right? First and foremost. And then determining what's the best decision for those outside of you. Don't worry about being selfish. Don't worry about what other people will think. Worry about what would be the best thing for you in that moment. I wanted to create this video to remind us to invest that time, to take a step back and really question, have I really been investing that time in strengthening my discernment muscle? Meaning, have I been consciously making decisions? So my challenge for you today is to think about, how is your discernment muscle? Could you maybe strengthen it a little bit more, or are you doing pretty well? Hey, thank you so much for listening to my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe below. Also, I have some other recommended videos for you to check out over here. All right, thanks a lot and have a great day.